Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you how I would learn UX if I could start over. I've been getting a lot of questions about, given the ongoing layoff and a lot of uncertainties in the current job market, what can I do to get a UX job? I don't have a perfect answer for that, but reflecting back, I think there has been a lot of change since I started in UX. In this video, I really wanted to share with you some key tips about how to learn UX and become job ready in the most cost-effective way. Before I start, just a quick reminder, I share everything about UX from portfolio reviews, interview tips, and design crits on my YouTube channel. So if you are interested on this type of content, please feel free to hit the subscribe so you won't miss any of my future content. Let's dive into it. First, explore free online resources. There is an immense amount of free online resources out there that you can totally start with by getting an understanding of what is UX is about. So here are some websites that I find really helpful. So first, the Nielsen Norman Group. This is a website where you can find a lot of articles about the foundations of UX knowledge, about design patterns, usability guidelines. There are also like training and UX certifications available on the website that you can dive deeper into specific topics. Another one is UX Collective. So this is a website that I started with when I first get into the UX industry to read a lot of good articles and case studies from industry experts or professionals who just open to share their knowledge and work. So to be honest, I still find this is a very helpful resource. You often find like some hot topics going on in the industry, for example, AI and product design. And also you will see like people posting different like design works and even case studies on this website. Another resource I find really helpful is Medium. There are a lot of like great articles that talking about UX design trends going on in 2024 and some of the latest tools that you might want to learn about. There are also very experienced designers or industry leaders who share articles on this website that you can follow and to learn the latest from the greatest mind. Another great resource I would recommend is YouTube. There are great content creators who actually share knowledge about UX on YouTube and Instagram. So let me share a few that I find really helpful. First, Rachel Howe. So Rachel's channel has a lot of really hands-on experience to help you level up your design skills. In her video, she walks through how she solved certain design problems step by step in a way that is really easy to follow. Also, what I love about Rachel's channel is she also shares topics on business and time management, which I find super helpful. Another channel that I subscribe to is VA Experience. I don't know if this is the right way to pronounce, but if you search VA Experience, you'll find this channel. Overall, I think there are some really interesting topics. For example, what is the state of UX in 2024? How's the job market? What is the latest design trend? Beyond UX career, it also touched on UX design method and the process. There are some videos that talked about a framework, how to make UX ideations better, and also some interesting topics about UX versus product manager challenge. So feel free to check this out. The last one I'll share with you is UX Goodies. This one is actually on Instagram that is created by Iona. A lot of them are just a few seconds, but touch on some really valuable learning resource. For example, like the 5 AI tools to help you land a UX job and some Figma plugins that might come really handy in your everyday design work. So second, structured learning. As you get a sense of what UX is about and what this career might look like, to get deeper and becomes really job ready, you might want to look into a more structured learning. Obviously, one option you can consider is going to a university which provide programs like human-computer interaction. There are a number of universities who provide this kind of program. For example, CMU, Carnegie Mellon, University of Washington, University of Michigan, and UC Berkeley, and more. So if you're interested to pursuing a degree, feel free to look into it. On the flip side, you don't have to have a degree to start a career in UX. If you're interested on a more cost-effective options, you could totally look into options such as bootcamps or online courses. If you need intensive career-focused training, you can explore UX bootcamps offering immersive, accelerated programs. On the other side, there are also online platforms like Course Careers that provide you an option to dive deeper into specific UX areas and become job ready. Course Careers is changing the way how people can start a new career. You can learn everything about what a career in UX entails and how to land your first UX job with no degree or prior experience. A couple of highlights. First of all, their content is great. Their education is actually super well aligned with entry-level jobs and teaches you everything required to land a job from start to finish. You can check out their course outline here that really touches on the core foundations from research, information architecture, interaction design, UI, accessibility, testing, and more. Also, their course is super flexible. It is self-paced and can be completed at any time of the day. In addition, when you graduate, you will actually receive access to their complimentary resume and cover letter builder. Last but not the least, they help you with professional connections. Upon graduation, you will become part of their employer database and get connected to tech companies for job opportunities. If you're interested to learn and start a career in UX, I highly recommend you to take a look at Course Careers. Course Careers has a free introduction course, so you can click the link below, learn more about UX, and become job ready. Next tip, network and get feedback. To keep connected and get engaged with UX community is extremely helpful. The number one thing I would recommend you to do is to understand what are the key skills being evaluated at UX interviews and focus on developing those core skills so you can get job ready in the most efficient way. You can do this by simply search UX entry-level jobs on those job searching platforms and look through the job descriptions and core qualification requirement. Also, you can talk to people, friends, common connections who work in the UX industry to get a sense of what is the interview process look like and how you will get evaluated at those interviews. Another thing I wish I could have done earlier is to find a mentor. When I first started in UX, I really focused a lot energy on my portfolio, like how to learn about the software, the tools, and put together the website. As I progressed, I started to realize the value of mentorship. I would love to encourage you to reach out to professionals that you admire for advice and guidance. I think having a mentorship and nurture that relationship is a very rewarding experience from both sides, especially if you are fresh grad or looking to start into UX. I think it can really help you learn and grow from a different perspective. So the last tip I have for you is practice, practice, and practice. UX is actually a job that requires a lot of hands-on experience. So in addition to building the foundational knowledge, I think it is really valuable to gain hands-on experience as early as possible. You can do this by start with a personal project case study. You can choose a small project or redesign an existing product and start putting theory into practice. Outside of projects, I think design challenge is another area that you should start gain hands-on experience as soon as possible. I think design exercises such as whiteboard challenge or app critics are still very common in UX interviews today to evaluate your critical thinking and how you work collaboratively to solve a real-life problem. And there are some websites or tools that provide regular prompts that you can use to improve your skills. For example, Daily UI, this is a website that it has a series of design challenge and surprise rewards sent out every day. So feel free to check it out. Another website that I want to share with you is called Designer Size. This is basically a random prompt generator. You can choose difficult level from easy, medium to hard. It usually only takes 15 minutes. And once you pick a challenge, you can just grab a friend and start practice how you solve a design challenge. This is all I have for today. I hope those tips and resources are helpful if you are interested to learn UX or become a UX designer. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share with me. I would love to hear from you. I will see you next time. Bye.